Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today it is my distinct pleasure to talk about a brand new product from Surratt Beauty. This is both shades of the Surratt Artistique Bronzer. It is a brand new product for luminous, sun-kissed skin. Now, Surratt was kind enough to send these over to me, and I very much appreciate that because it allows me, rather than purchasing one shade to show you, it allows me to have both shades to show you, and we are actually going to make use, good use, I hope, of both shades. All right, let's discuss this. It is exciting to me when Surratt releases new products because they are always just that incredible kind of New York style and Japanese ingenuity. These are made in Japan, always well thought out, well edited. So these two shades are to give it a luminous, sun-kissed look to the skin, and we are going to look at both shades and swatch them in two different lights. Now this comes pre-fit into one of these beautiful kind of ombre Surratt palettes, but you can also buy refills, and just to let you know, this could be removed or refilled, and they also fit into, if you go on Surratt.com, and I have all that information linked below, but if you go on Surratt.com, you can actually buy a blank palette, and this would actually fit in with two eyeshadows of your choice or a blush of your choice, so they make it really convenient to kind of customize what works for you. Okay, this bronzer comes in two shades in this beautiful palette, pre-packed in this palette. This is the shade Soleil Dew, which is kind of a neutral undertone. And then I'm going to also show you Soleil Clair, which is a warm undertone. So here's Dew, the neutral undertone, and here is Clair, the warm undertone. Now, before you say to me, nothing cool, Rebecca, nothing cool, please remember, this is a bronzer, and the whole idea of the bronzer, like I said, is to have a kind of a sun-kissed look, which by nature leans warm. Cooler, more gray tone, would be definitely more for contour, right? It's color theory that it would recede, and this is about bronzing, so warming up the face, and for that you can kind of go neutral or warm. That is why, again, as I said, these are really thoughtful products, so there's a reason behind it all. All right, let's take a look at some swatches, and we'll take them outside too. I'm holding in my hand this, oh my God, it feels like heaven. You know I'm a fan, right? We all know that. Okay, so here is one swatch, and we're not going to put it on that thickly, of the Soleil Dew, which is the neutral undertone. And let me get another one on there. This would work too, depending upon your skin tone. You could probably contour a little bit with that, to be honest with you. I think that would work pretty well. I'm not a contour girl myself. All right, let me clean off my hands, and we're going to look at Soleil Clair, and this, of course, is a little bit more warm leaning, and you can see that right away. Let me do another swatch of it, you guys, just so you really can see it intensely. See how that warms up just a little bit? And it depends what kind of a look you're going for. And like I said, I bet if you really love to contour, you could get away with that with the neutral shade, to be honest. It's makeup. It's about fun. There are no rules, please, absolutely no rules. Let's take those same swatches on my same arm outside into the warm California sunshine, and you can see yet again, we have our beautiful Soleil Dew with the neutral undertone on the left and Soleil Clair with the warm undertone on the right. I have brought out some brushes. We are going to use these on both cheeks and eyes. I love using bronzers on the eye. A matte bronzer on the eye, especially in the crease, for me, allows me to do something a little bit more fun on the mobile lid and still have my eye kind of balanced because I have hooded eyes. All right, for the bronzer portion, I think we're going to actually go with the Soleil Clair to bronze. This is warmer, and this will work on any skin tone. You just build up or have a gentler hand depending. For this, we are going to get out a Surratt brush, and you know I keep them in their little case, and I feel that harp music plays when I get them out because I love these brushes. They rarely come out. They do not sit where they can get dust on them. So let's go ahead and use this largest powder brush, which picks up just the perfect amount of powder. And I am going to do a Rebecca bronzing. What is that? It is imprecise. Very imprecise, happily imprecise. I have the rest of my makeup done, and I just want to warm up the complexion, and I'm going to do it very haphazardly, just here and here. This is exactly kind of I'm going to fill that brush up again and just go here and around, and look at how gentle that is. Now you're going to say, well, I can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Take a look at the difference. So this side is warmed up. gently warmed. This isn't supposed to be shocking. Gently warmed. This side has nothing. I see the difference already even in the viewfinder, and I'm going to do the other side. And again, which one am I using right now? The warmer of the two, the Soleil Clair. You could kind of do a 3. People always get so confused and intimidated when they bronze or contour, and I'm just like, oh, just take a brush and go for it, especially if it's a nice brush. Let's even do a little bit of the bridge of my nose. I'm even going onto the cheeks a little bit because I'm just using the powder that's left on this beautiful brush, but you don't have to have a Surratt brush to do that with. That's for my own collection, by the way. And that is me warmed up. Let's use, I have some Sonia G eyeshadow brushes here actually. Let's use the Soleil Dew, which is the more neutral shade, as kind of a grounding shade on my eyelids. We're going to put that into the crease. I could contour with it, but I'm kind of going to contour the eyes with it, to be honest with you. Now look at how this takes my eye look. I do have some Surratt mascara on. Look at how that takes the eye look and grounds it. Now I could leave it like that and just go out like this with the rest of my makeup done. Or I can add in maybe a duochrome to the lid. Surratt has a beautiful lid lacquer, and that would be beautiful with it. I might go get one of those. Wouldn't that be pretty with that? I might go get that. Let's also take another Sonia G brush. This is a Lotus brush, and I'm going to just run that underneath. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I could leave that as a very subtle eye look for today if I didn't want to put a lot of energy into it. I'm going to run off camera and get one of the brand's beautiful lid lacquers and show you that, because I feel like having a little bit of lid lacquering action today. Stay right there. Okay, this is the Surratt lid lacquer in Hadaka, which is one of my favorites from my own collection. And I'm going to put just a teeny bit. It's actually a kind of a cream eye formula, and I just want to put a very, I'm going to go in with my finger and just touch it to the eyelid. I just love how it adds just a little bit of brightness and shine. I don't need to have it everywhere. I just kind of want it just on the lid. I love this shade. It's so fun. And I don't want to put it all over the eye. I'm going to take that same brush and just go a little bit in the inner corner just to give a little bit of, just use it really sparingly. I don't want it to build up or be thick. It's just for pretty, like I like to say. And I love this shade because all this did is just give a little bit of light and luminosity to the look that I did with simply a bronzer. It is such a simple summer eye done with a bronzer, and then I kind of used the complementary shade of bronzer just to warm up the face. It is a very gentle, subtle glow. And that is the elegance of Surratt, and I'm not trying to get on a soapbox and lecture people. I certainly don't mean it that way. But we're talking about refined, elegant, gentle sophistication, and to me that's what I love about Surratt, because I like that in makeup. I like makeup to be gentle, beautiful, just like a wisp. Like I always feel like I need to whisper when I talk about Surratt, but I am, there's no doubt I'm a massive fan, and I do very, very much appreciate Surratt sending me these absolutely lovely products. I do encourage you to check them out. I have everything listed below, and I encourage you to check out these bronzers too. It felt like silk on the fingers. Just gorgeous ingenuity. I don't need to go on anymore, I suppose. All right, give me your thoughts down below. Which shade did you prefer, and which shade do you think you would be? Pretty much any skin tone can get away with either. It's really up to you. So let me know all of those things and any questions that you have below. It's what makes us a community. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow. We do have a community subscriber only live coming up with all sorts of prizes and giveaways. Soon we'll be scheduled to celebrate 15,000 subscribers, so do subscribe if you haven't already. Come on over to TikTok and Instagram and come say hello and give me a follow. And don't forget that you can become a bigger member of this community by becoming a channel member or by giving super thanks, which so many of you have done. But in any way that you are here, I'm just happy to see you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.